Watch me single-handedly turn this game around, guys. We have the Hyper Voice, the upgraded Calm Mind, super insane damage output right here. We are able to outplay the enemy Sylveon with our own Unite move. We get the takedown as well. Already 2 takedowns in pretty much a 1v3. Now only the Greninja is stopping us from scoring 100 points. He jumps away, I'm still able to poke it down super dangerously low, and here I predict that he will dash back into it. We pop the Hyper Voice, we get the takedown, and we get the 100 points. Yo, you're watching Circle, we're back with some more Pokemon Unite, and in this video, once again, of course, we're gonna be checking out that new addition to the Pokemon Unite roster, that's Sylveon. And in this video, we will be actually going for a completely different build than in my first 2 videos of this beautiful, little, cute, I don't even know, man, what is it, a dog? Is it a cat? Who cares, man, right? It's a cute little thing, and we're gonna go for that Hyper Voice. Now, so far, I always took the Mystical Fire. I still think Mystical Fire is the better move to take. It seems completely broken and turns Sylveon into an S-tier Pokemon by itself. But again, I wanna, of course, test out everything. I ended up testing Hyper Voice for 2 matches, I believe. And actually only 1. This was my only match and I was completely mind blown, man. I was already able to do so well, and you can see the damage is cracked out. I was completely surprised and taken aback by how much damage this move can actually dish out. Now, of course, again, it deals much more damage than a Mystical Fire, but Mystical Fire just auto-aims onto the enemy. Hyper Voice, you have to hit into that specific area where it really deals much more damage. It indicates it every time you use that move. That ranged area right there, you see the last, I would say, last half of the move. It deals so much damage, but of course you need to keep the enemies inside of it, and that can be very difficult. Before we check out the rest of this insane master gameplay, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any further Pokemon Unite content on this channel. Don't worry, I'm not a Sylveon only YouTuber, even though it seems like it. The 3rd video in like what, 3 or 4 hours? Crazy, man. Yeah, I know, I'm on that Sigma male grind set, guys. But anyway, let's get back to the gameplay here. This will be mind-blowing in the late game as well. Early game we were doing super well. Mid game we started getting bopped a little bit because again I don't have that mobility. I'm very squishy with this because with the other build you can also get your passive to maximum stacks super quickly with that Mystical Fire, which gives you a bunch of special defense, guys, and that is really valuable to have. So again, in the mid game, a little bit of a squishy Pokemon with this build. We go for the Calm Mind because in my opinion the Kiss, I don't remember what was it called. What was it called? Dazzling Kiss? No. I forgot, I'm sorry. But the Kiss move is more of a melee move, guys, because the closer you are to the enemy, the faster it will bounce and the faster it will deal damage and heal you, okay? So that seems much more better paired up with the Mystical Fire, whereas Calm Mind with Hyper Voice will once again just deal so much crazy damage with that Hyper Voice, with the bonus special attack you get. And here you can already see a little bit of the issues that we have with this build. Usually I would just be able to jump away with the Mystical Fire and get away from that Talonflame Brave Bird, but here we get hit, so we had to use the Unite move to survive that. And you can already see a little bit of the drawbacks with this build. Once again, this isn't going to be the best build. This is just something fun to try out every once in a while. The other build, Mystical Fire, definitely seems superior. For the held items, we're running the same ones still. I think Body Barrier, Choice Specs and Wise Glasses are gonna be the best items moving forward. You can throw out those Wise Glasses and get the Focus Band instead if you want to be very tanky, but I don't know, man. I feel like this is still better. If you run Calm Mind, you definitely want Wise Glasses. If you don't run Calm Mind, if you go for the other build, then maybe you can go Focus Band for those clutch low edge health plays. But yeah, Get back to this crazy gameplay here. Again, late game we completely make a comeback in terms of how effective we are with this build. I definitely think this build seems better late game than the other one if you are good at hitting that hyper voice. And luckily I was able to instantly in the first gameplay we had some, you saw the intro clip guys, and that is only one of the things, of the highlights in this late game, man. Again, I was really surprised. I thought, I mean, I saw the leaks, I was making my build, I was theory crafting, I was trying to compare the damage of Hyper Voice with the damage of Mystical Fire during these little leak videos, and it didn't seem like it was gonna be that insane of a difference, but Hyper Voice definitely superior damage, man. But again, here you can see, if you're playing against a lot of pesky speedsters or that Lucario that can really just chase you down, they will not be, you know, it will be difficult to keep them in this bonus damage range of the Hyper Voice, and really you want to keep them in there, man. That is where your big damage will come from. And yeah, I don't know, man, it's guys, this Pokemon is so much fun. They really outdid themselves, man. I'm already in love, guys. This is one of the most fun designs I have seen. So yeah, again here, prime example of how we're getting bopped by speedsters with this build. If I had Mystical Fire and the Kiss, I don't know what it's called again, but if we had these, man, easy, you know, easy. We put that Kiss onto him, man. We, you know, use that Mystical Fire to jump away, and that Talonflame is done. But here you can see the damage once again. The Calm Mind giving me that special attack boost as well, and we just melt that Greninja and Wigglytuff completely. When you can keep them inside that range, again, this has a little bit of a hidden mechanic, not too hidden if you read the moves, but most people don't do that. Hyper Voice, the longer you hit, the more damage it does, okay? So each next wave after one that you hit will deal more and more damage. So if you can keep them inside the full thing, it will one-shot people. It's really stupid. But yeah, once again, man, look at this guy. Just completely bopping me, and of course, right before I get the heal, he crits me, man. It's tough to play against these speedsters. I think you can genuinely use this build though, and it can have its place besides the Mystical Fire build. But if you're playing against very tanky compositions, like if you're playing against people that you can genuinely kite, okay, that you don't need to jump away from, that you can just genuinely run away with your boosted basic attack, you get that move speed, you use the Hyper Voice, you kite away from them, they keep chasing you, you know, like, what is a good example? Machamp, that, what's it called, Garchomp, super good example. Like, these Pokemon are gonna have a hard time getting on top of you, which sounds a little bit sus, excuse me guys, but yeah, with, again, if they can't do that with the Hyper Voice, just beautiful. And this is the intro clip, guys. Take a look at this crazy damage we can put out with this Hyper Voice. The Lucario doesn't have any more dashes, and we're able to take it down. Here I will just pop my own Unite move to dodge the enemy's Sylveon Hyper Voice. We use our own Hyper Voice, we kill it, and now this is the clutch moment. This is where we need the takedown, because I need to score these points to bring the game back into our advantage. And I am able to hit a pretty good Hyper Voice, man. He will come back in to cancel me, and I know that, so I instantly Hyper Voice, predicting his dash, and we are able to get the takedown, man. And that was what basically brought this game back. We are able to score. I'm able to instantly use my team's Zapdos. Beautiful by the Zeraora to secure that, of course, but to be fair, guys, I was, like, some people might think, if you are a little bit of a fool, you might doubt the gaming genius and say, Shirko, you weren't at the Zapdos, you absolute noob. Well, but you know who wasn't at the Zapdos either? 3 enemies, because I've kept 3 enemies right there single-handedly, and we took down all of them. So definitely worth to not be at the Zapdos for that, and then also get the 50 doubled to 100 score. Absolutely amazing. And as you can see, man, this late game Hyper Voice just doing work. As soon as we get that Calm Mind, we are a little bit tankier because I mean, as soon as we get the Calm Mind upgrade, excuse me, as you can see, we were able to dodge that Brave Bird, otherwise I would have just instantly died. And we are going to be able to use our Unite move right here. We do so much damage, and look at this, man. They have to jump away from me, but I go back in. I'm crazy, I'm local. Yeah, buddy. And we get the takedown, we get the double takedown, man. And as you can see, the late game was worth defeating in the mid game, man. And if you can position better, man, that wasn't a perfect game by me. If you can position better, even this build seems to be extremely strong. Now, keep in mind, man, Mystical Fire still better 100%, even though that was my best game so far. But right after that, I played one round of Mystical Fire Jungle with what's it called? With the full heal, and it is busted, no counterplay. I did the same thing I did this game, even better, we completely stumped, so subscribe, ring the notification bell if you don't want to miss that video. But as you can see, man, 34% damage or something, 36 actually, just super insane, man. I was completely blown out by this, man. Let me know what you guys think about this Sylveon build. Let me know what you guys think in general about Sylveon in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!